Get ready to be amazed. This video will take you on an incredible journey like you've never seen before. From start to finish, we'll amaze you with stunning images and unmissable facts. So don't miss it. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on the next epic content. Enjoy. Rio de Janeiro is one of the most fascinating and iconic cities in the world, a place where natural beauty blends with vibrant culture, captivating music, and fascinating history. Located on Brazil's southeastern coast, this metropolis is surrounded by towering mountains, golden beaches, and one of the most spectacular bays on the planet. Every year, millions of tourists visit Rio for a unique experience, amidst the rhythm of samba, the joy of carnival, and the spirituality of its most famous monuments. One of the city's undisputed symbols is Christ the Redeemer, one of the 7 wonders of the modern world. This imposing statue, 38 meters high, dominates Rio from the top of Corcovado Hill and represents a symbol of faith, peace, and welcome. Climbing to its base, via a combination of train and panoramic stairs, is a breathtaking experience, with incredible views of the city below, Guanabara Bay, and the offshore islands. This view becomes even more magical at sunset, when the sun reflects on the water and the city is illuminated with a myriad of sparkling lights. You can't talk about Rio without mentioning its legendary beaches. Copacabana, with its black and white mosaic-paved promenade, is a landmark for residents and tourists who come here to stroll, play sports, sunbathe, or simply relax with a refreshing coconut water. The beach stretches for about 4 kilometers and hosts international sporting events, concerts, and memorable celebrations, such as New Year's Eve, when millions of people dressed in white gather on the sand to watch the spectacular fireworks. Ipanema, famous for the song "Girl from Ipanema," is another must-see. The atmosphere here is a bit more sophisticated than in Copacabana, with trendy bars and restaurants, designer shops, and a mix of people ranging from surfers and artists to international visitors. The waters may be rougher than in other areas, but the sunset from the famous Pedra do Arpoador viewpoint is a breathtaking experience. Rio de Janeiro is also famous for its carnival, an event that transforms the city into an explosion of color, music, and joy. Every year, in February or March, depending on the calendar, the most renowned samba schools compete in the Sambadrome with spectacular parades. The ornately decorated floats, incredibly elaborate costumes, and vibrant music create an electrifying atmosphere that attracts visitors from around the world. But Carnival isn't limited to official parades. So-called blocos are held throughout the city, street parties where groups of people dance and have fun following roving bands. Another iconic symbol of the city is Sugarloaf Mountain, a mountain about 396 meters high that rises directly from the bay and offers spectacular views of the city and the ocean. The summit can be reached by cable car in 2 stages. The first takes you to Mount Urca, while the second takes you to the top. From here, the view is one of the most spectacular in all of Brazil, with Christ the Redeemer on one side, the beaches on the other, and the city stretching to the horizon. At sunset, the sky turns shades of orange and purple, creating a magical and romantic moment that many visitors choose to immortalize with unforgettable photographs. Rio's culture is also reflected in its cuisine, which is a perfect blend of Portuguese, African, and indigenous influences. Among the city's most typical dishes is feijoada, a black bean and pork stew traditionally served on Saturdays, accompanied by rice, farofa, toasted cassava flour, and orange slices. Another classic is pão de queijo, small cheese rolls that are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside, perfect for breakfast or a snack. For fish lovers, don't miss moqueca, a soup made with fish, coconut milk, and palm oil, served with rice and farofa. Of course, no meal is complete without a caipirinha, Brazil's national cocktail made with cachaça, lemon, sugar, and crushed ice. Rio is also a city of contrasts, where modernity and tradition coexist in a unique balance. On one side, there are skyscrapers, elegant neighborhoods, and a lively cultural scene with theaters, museums, and art galleries. On the other hand, there are the favelas, popular neighborhoods built on the hills that are an integral part of city life. Some of these favelas, such as Rocinha and Vidigal, have become tourist attractions where visitors can discover the daily reality of their inhabitants, often characterized by a strong community and incredible creativity. Vidigal, in particular, has become a trendy area, with rooftop bars and parties offering some of the most spectacular views in the city. Another must-see experience is visiting the Lapa neighborhood, famous for its lively nightlife. Here you'll find numerous samba clubs, bars, and nightclubs where you can dance until dawn. One of the area's most famous attractions is the Escadaria Celeron, a staircase decorated with more than 200 colorful tiles from around the world, created by Chilean artist Jorge Celeron. Each piece tells a story and pays homage to Rio's energy and cultural diversity. Rio de Janeiro is a city that can provide unique emotions. Whether it's a swim in the ocean, a sunset on the beach, a wild night of dancing, or a walk through the hills, every corner of the city has something special to offer. It's a place that enchants and surprises, capable of captivating anyone who visits it, thanks to its contagious energy, its music, its landscapes, and its warm people. For many, Rio is not just a tourist destination, but a life experience that leaves an indelible mark on the hearts of those who discover it. Have you ever heard of capoeira? It's much more than a simple martial art. It's a unique combination of dance, wrestling, and music, born in Brazil as a form of resistance by African slaves. With fluid movements, spectacular acrobatics, and powerful blows disguised as dance steps, this discipline is a symbol of freedom and cultural identity. Accompanied by the hypnotic rhythm of the berimbau, capoeira is an expression of agility, strategy, and harmony between body and mind. Today, it is practiced all over the world, not only as a form of combat, but also as a spectacular dance that embodies the vibrant soul of Brazil. The women of Rio de Janeiro are the embodiment of tropical beauty, sensuality, and the overwhelming energy that characterizes the city itself. With their bodies sculpted by the sun and dance, they are the result of a perfect fusion of indigenous, African, and European origins, a genetic mix that has given rise to an exotic and magnetic beauty. Strolling along the beaches of Copacabana and Ipanema, it's impossible not to notice the confidence with which Brazilian women express their femininity. High-cut bikinis that enhance their curves, captivating gazes, and movements full of grace and sensuality. It's not just a physical appearance, but an attitude, a natural energy that transforms every gesture into an art of spontaneous seduction. Dance plays a fundamental role in this expression of freedom and desire, from samba, which with its hypnotic movements tells stories of passion and rebellion, to funk carioca, where bodies move with an almost brazen intensity, defying every taboo. The women of Rio are not afraid to show their perversion in a playful and natural way. They live their sexuality without inhibitions, celebrating their bodies with a confidence that fascinates and overwhelms anyone who enters their universe. I hope this video left you speechless. If you liked it, give it a like and tell me what you thought in the comments. I want to hear your opinion. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on the next amazing content. See you in the next video.